Who's ready for a funny anecdote? I am, I know. You are too. Um, Here in the United States of America, this past weekend, we celebrated the Juneteenth holiday, which is the day when the last group of slaves in America to get the word that they had been freed actually got that news. And this is a pretty big holiday for me. My family tends to have very long generations. I'm pretty old, and my parents were old, and their parents were old. It turns out that my father's grandparents, all of his grandparents, were born as slaves, and they were slaves in Mississippi. And my mother's grandparents, all of her grandparents, were slaves in Kentucky. So I guess in a roundabout way, slavery is responsible for my existence. Anyway, here's the funny anecdote. About 3 or 4 months ago, now this is also an indictment of the American educational system. About 3 or 4 months ago, I was in a Target store, to pick up something that I had ordered online. And I went to receive my purchase, and the lady at the counter says, "Oh, Seaberry, what a nice sounding name. I really like the sound of that name." And I said, "Well, doesn't really have any great significance to me. It's just the name of the people that owned my father's grandparents." Total silence. She looked at me like, complete lack of comprehension. She had no idea what that could have meant. And I thought, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. She has no idea and wouldn't understand if I explained it to her. So I think we need to stop banning books in libraries and stop canceling educational programs that teach things that make us uncomfortable, and just learn stuff and accept stuff, whether it's good or bad. If it happened, it happened, and do the best you can with whatever you got coming up ahead of you. That way.